Very good morning to all. So today we have to start the next chapter in the paper 2, that is bacteria. In that you have to study the structure, function and the different types. Today we have to study the structure of the bacteria. Okay. So what do you know regarding the bacteria? Bacteria are called as a microscopic single-celled organism. So comes under the prokaryotic animals. Okay. You seen the different types of the bacteria which are the infectious in nature. Those we called as highly microscopic and single-celled organism that thrive in diverse environments. Means these present in environment, even soil, water, okay, all these things. These organisms can live in soil, the ocean and inside the human gut. These are very active in the human gut, and even these will be shows the infection to the body or to the host. Bacteria represent a large and diverse group of microorganisms. So many different types of the bacteria present in the nature. That's why it is the vast group that can exist as single cells or as a cell cluster. It may be single cell, it will be exist as a single cell or in a group. It may be in a cluster or in a group. Some bacteria are harmful, but most serve as useful purpose. Means most of the bacteria are useful in nature. So in the fermentation process or in any other products preparation, most of the bacteria were going to be used in industries. Okay. So for the preparation of the foods, during those processes, bacteria is going to be used. And some are harmful, means those will be cause the disease, but actually mostly will be useful. They support many forms of life, both plant and animal. Okay, that may be in a plant or that may be in animal, and they are used in industrial and medicinal processes. Okay, bacteria are thought to have been the first organisms to appear on earth about 4 billion years ago. So it was considered as, and it will be considered as, bacteria are the first organism existed on the earth when it was existed before 4 billion years ago. A gram of soil typically contains about 40 million bacterial cells. So the reproduction rate is too much high in the bacteria. Within a minute, large number of the bacteria you can able to get. Within half an hour you will get a million number of the bacteria. So reproduction rate is high, cell cycle growth will be high. So when you take the a gram of soil, in within that soil you can able to get 40 million bacterial cells. Means this much number of the diversity is there, and vast majority group will be found in the bacteria. So this is the classification. On what basis they have been classified means on the basis of staining, on the basis of shape, on the basis of growth and nutrition, on the basis of presence of flagella, on the basis of motility. Based on all these criteria, the bacteria have been classified. So on the basis of staining means it is the gram staining. It is the one technique. Then acid fast staining, Albert's staining. If you used the different stains and different techniques, you will get the different types of the bacteria, and then you can able to see under the microscope. I told on the basis of staining means it may be gram positive, gram negative. So this technique is it will be comes under the practical also. You have to perform one demo or practical, that is the gram staining technique. In that you have to identify gram positive bacteria and gram negative bacteria. Okay. Then it is not for your syllabus, that is acid fast staining and the Albert staining. Gram positive, how you will identify the gram positive, how you will identify the gram negative? Cocci, bacilli, these are the examples comes under the gram positive. Okay, so the viva questions may be asked in during the practical exam. What is the difference between the positive and the negative? Then again, which are the examples comes under the gram positive and gram negative? How you will perform the this technique? Like these questions were going to be asked. That's why in detail you can study here only. So examples comes under the positive, gram positive, that is the cocci, bacilli. Okay, these are the main groups. Under the cocci again Streptococcus, Staphylococcus, like this. Bacilli means Bacillus, Clostridium. These are different examples will be comes. Gram negative means cocci, bacilli in that different enteric, non-enteric, respiratory, animal sources. Based on that different example will be comes here. These are the actually how the gram positive bacteria will looks means these will be looks like a purple color, and gram negative will be looks like a pink color bacteria. Okay, even if you doing in the practical during that time also you have to observe like this only. If the purple color appears, then it is the gram positive. If the pink color appears, then it is the gram negative. So for this demo you have to use the curd. Okay, again you have to use the stains, different stains, saffronin, crystal violet, like these chemicals you have to use for the identification of the gram positive and the gram negative. This is the actually difference or the characteristics of the positive and the gram negative bacteria. That is the how the reaction occurs. Which gram positive means it retains the crystal violet dye and stay in dark violet or purple. Because of the crystal violet dye, it will be retains as it is. That's why that we called as positive. It is decolorized due to the saffronin in case of the gram negative. Peptidoglycan layer present on the surface of the bacteria, that is thick in case of the positive, thin in case of the negative. These all are the characteristic feature of the gram positive and the gram negative. Okay, gram positive bacterial cell wall. So the cell wall which is thick in case of the positive, and in case of the gram negative it is cell wall is the thin, and the chemicals present in the positive, that is the lipoic acid, peptidoglycan, cell wall, plasma membrane, all these are present chemical composition in case of the cell wall. Okay, so why the color of the gram positive and negative occurs? Due to the presence of cell wall, that is thick in case of the positive, thin in case of the negative. So some color will be retained as it is in the thin, and it will be in the positive it will be retained, in the negative it will be decolorized due to the presence of the thick and the thin cell wall. Okay, like this will be happens in case of the gram stain technique. Principle of staining technique means primary stain you have to use means starting stain you have to use, that is the crystal violet, then second iodine, then alcohol, then saffronin, that is the counter stain. By using these stains or the dyes, the color will be appear like this in the positive, purple, negative in case of the pink color. Okay, so those are the actually in case of the staining, how the different colors will be appears in case of the staining. So next we have to move to the shapes. Based on the shapes also different types of the bacteria are there. Okay, cocci, bacilli, these are the different shapes. Cocci means it may be oval or it may be spherical shaped. Here the diagram is like this: coccus, bacillus, spirillum, diplococcus. Okay, again subtypes are there: streptococcus, staphylococcus, diplobacilli. Like these different shapes of the bacteria are there: round, oval, elongated. Cocci means of course it is oval or spherical. It may be pneumococci, meningococci, gonococci. So based on the arrangement is there. It may be pair, tetrads, chain like. Because of that the names given like this. Bacilli means it is the rod shaped. Okay, may show arrangement like Coccobacilli, Streptobacilli, comma shaped, Vibrio, Spirilla, Spirillum. Okay, based on the shapes different types of the bacteria are there. Spirochetes, slender, flexuous, spiral, actinomycetes. Okay, these are all are different types of the bacteria: spiral shaped, rod shaped, elongated shaped, round or oval shaped. Then now we have to study the general structure of the bacteria. Okay, so the see the parts correctly. These all parts comes under the bacteria called as the prokaryotic cell. Pro means primitive. Primitive nucleus is present and that we call a nucleoid, because the DNA present in the prokaryotes that is directly appeared in the cytoplasm where the nuclear membrane is absent here. Understood? That's why we called as the nucleoid in case of the prokaryotes. Okay, DNA in case of the eukaryote that is present within the nucleus. Nucleus contains the nuclear membrane, but like that structure is completely absent in case of the prokaryotes, because nucleus doesn't possess the nuclear membrane. That's why DNA will be directly appeared in the cytoplasm. So these are the parts of the bacteria: capsule, outermost layer; cytoplasm, fluid matrix; food granules present; nucleoid means DNA appeared in the cytoplasm; mesosome, then ribosomes, these are the cell organelles; flagella, and again fimbriae, like these different plasmid. These are the different parts comes under the bacteria. First we have to study the cell wall. Cell wall present in the bacteria. Okay, fairly rigid and chemically complexed outermost component. Of course, it is the outermost layer of the bacteria, that is the cell wall, common to all bacteria except Mycoplasma species, situated in between the capsule and the cytoplasmic membrane. So where the cell wall is present? Between the cytoplasm and the capsule. Okay, capsule is here, cytoplasm is here. In between that layer we called as the cell wall. Contains the different chemicals like the DAP, muramic acid, teichoic acid, like this different chemical composition is there, composed of peptidoglycan, outer membrane, surface fibers. What is the function of cell wall in the bacteria? It is involved in growth and cell division of the bacteria. For the cell division it is necessary, and for the growth of the bacteria it is necessary. It gives shape to the cell. It gives protection to the internal structure. Okay, what chemical composition or any cell organelle is present within the cell, within the cytoplasm, that is protected by the cell wall as a supporting layer. It provides attachment to complement. If it attacks to the host, it will be helpful for the attachment purpose. It contains receptor sites for phases and colicin, means for the attachment purpose. It shows resistance, means what? Receptors present on the cell wall, that's why it will be attacks the host body. It shows resistance to the harmful effects of environment. If temperature, humidity is high, then cell wall will be resistance for those environmental conditions. Flagella, it is the part of the bacteria. Okay, so this part we means locomotory organs in case of the bacteria, that is the flagella. Monotrichous bacteria, Vibrio cholera, means with flagella, without flagella. Some bacteria contains the flagella, some doesn't contains the flagella. Those called as without flagella, these are nothing but the Atricus bacteria. These will not have the flagella. So Salmonella, E. coli, Amphitrachus, these all bears the flagella as the locomotory organs. See here how the flagella, single flagella, double, triple, like these. Examples that we call as monotrichous flagella means Vibrio. Flagella type is the monotrichous. Example is the Vibrio. Lophotrichous means 4 flagellas are there for the locomotion. Example Bartonella. Amphitrichous. So like this arrangement is there, flagella both sides. Okay. So cell surface contains throughout the cell wall have the flagella. Those are the Petitrichus. Okay. E. coli, that we call the Escherichia coli. These are the different types of the flagella present in bacteria. Pili and fimbriae. Okay, fimbriae and pila are filamentous structures composed of protein. So these we called as the fimbriae. Okay, so the larger structure is the flagella, smaller structure is the fimbriae, and the sex pilus, like this structure. These are few, pilus or pila. So these are contains the protein coat. Fimbriae are found in gram negative as well as gram positive bacteria, but are shorter in length as compared to pila. Pili are longer than fimbriae, and they are only few in per cell. Okay, so the pila are longer as compared to the fimbriae, and there are only few pili are present in a single bacterial cell. What is the function? adherence of symbiotic and pathogenic bacteria to host cell. Some bacteria are pathogenic in nature or it will be infectious in nature, so that it will be attached to the host cell, that we called as adherence and adherence of symbiotic and pathogenic in nature, that is occurred due to the presence of pili and fimbriae. Transfer of bacterial DNA takes place through sex pili during the process of conjugation. Means when the two bacteria combine with each other, the transformation will be takes place on one DNA to the next DNA. That will be occurs to the sex pili. Antigenic variation of pili of Neisseria gonorrhoeae makes it to survive even after the presence of antibody against the original type of the pili. Okay, so for the antigen and antibody reaction, these pili will be helpful. Inhibit phagocytosis ability of leukocyte. Means phagocytosis means bacteria is the antigen that will be eaten by the host cell. Okay, leukocyte which are present in the host cell, that will be have the capacity of the eating the bacteria. So pili and fimbriae plays important role for the which inhibit or which prevents the phagocytosis ability of the leukocyte. Means WBC or the any other antibodies will not eat the bacteria due to the presence of this fimbriae and the pili. Helps in next one helps in identification by hemagglutination. Okay, so agglutination, hemagglutination you studied. Okay, coagulation. So this fimbriae or the pili helpful for the identification of the hemagglutination, means clotting or the hemoglobin clotting will be occurs here. Cytoplasmic membrane. So this we called as the cytoplasm of the bacterial cell, matrix or the fluid matrix of the cell. Then next is the which is the thin and semi-permeable in nature. Cytoplasmic membrane is present, inside that cytoplasm is present. So this is the very much thin in nature, which will be measures up to 5 to 10 nm in nature, composed of a phospholipid bilayer and 200 different kinds of protein present in the cytoplasmic membrane. Functions: act as an osmotic barrier and regulate the transportation of metabolites to and from the protoplasm. So movement of the proteins from the DNA to the cytoplasm, from cytoplasm to the outside the cell, takes place with the help of cytoplasmic membrane. Electron transport and oxidative phosphorylation occurs in the cytoplasmic membrane. Excretion of hydrolytic exoenzymes and pathogenicity protein takes place in the membrane. So hydrolytic exoenzymes means where the movement of the water molecule takes place from cytoplasm to the outside of the cell, that is the hydrolytic exoenzyme. Biosynthetic functions. So some of the food vacuoles, food granules synthesis takes place with the help of the means in the membrane. Chemotactic systems. This will be occurs in case of the membranes of the cytoplasm. So next now it is over the cytoplasmic membrane. Next we have to move to the cytoplasm. Cytoplasm, that we call as a matrix, okay, fluid part, is largely formed with 70% water, lack endoplasmic reticulum and mitochondria. These are the absence in case of the cytoplasm. Which are the present? Ribosomes, mesosomes, nucleus, spores. All these are the present in case of the cytoplasm. Next is the mesosome. Vesicular and multilaminated structure formed as invagination of plasma membrane into the cytoplasm. Mesosome is a structure like the invagination is formed from the plasma membrane to the cytoplasm, that we call as the mesosome. Septal or lateral it may be. Importance: septal mesosome coordinate nuclear and cytoplasmic division during binary fission. During that time the binary fission takes place. Okay. Principal sites of respiratory enzymes and bacteria. It is the site of the respiratory enzymes and bacteria. Those are located in the mesosome. Intracytoplasmic inclusion bodies, those are organic, inorganic. These are the chemical composition present in the cytoplasm. What are the importance? Used for storage. They are the source of carbon, inorganic substance and energy. Okay, because that we call as the chemicals, that's why it is the source of carbon, inorganic substance. Some functions to reduce osmotic pressure, where the movement of the molecules takes place, that we called as, which reduces the osmotic pressure. Nucleoid, absence of nuclear membrane and mitotic apparatus. So the nucleus doesn't contains the nuclear membrane, that is the nucleoid. Consists of single circular molecule of loosely organized DNA. That nucleus contains the loosely organized single stranded DNA, that we called as the nucleoid. Bacterial DNA has no introns. Okay, this is the part present in the DNA. Intron, extron actually absent in case of the bacterial DNA. Capsule, outermost layer. A condensed well-defined layer closely surrounds the cell, which excludes particle like in India ink. Okay, how the capsules looks like, it is the condensed and layer, okay, which closely surrounds the cell, and some particles will not present, that we call as excludes particles. Composed of polysaccharide. So the chemical composition in the capsule, that is the polysaccharide, referred as exopolysaccharide, which are sometimes homopolysaccharide or negatively charged, like these chemicals present in the capsule. Importance: it is a determinant of virulence of many bacteria for its antiphagocytosis property. Okay, means it presence of the capsules, fimbriae, pili on the surface of the bacteria will act as an antiphagocytosis. Okay, that will not entered by the WBC or eaten by the WBC. So it acts as an antiphagocytosis property and virulence of many bacteria. Okay, specific identification of an organism can be made by Quellen reaction. So in bacteria also, how to identify which chemicals are present, based on the all we have to identify the bacteria. This bacteria which are the specific, like that. Used as vaccines due to their capability of eliciting protective antibodies. Okay, so due to presence of the vaccines, so we can identify the property of the different bacteria, so that eliciting the protective antibodies here. Each for particular antigen, particular antibodies are there, those will be identified. If the bacteria contains the capsules and different chemicals, then that will be eaten by the different antibodies. Okay, may play a role in the adherence of bacteria to human tissue. Capsule means outermost layer, so that will be adhere to the human host cell. Glycocalyx is defined as polysaccharide containing material lying outside the cell here, okay, which is the polysaccharide. It is loosely associated with the cells and does not exclude particles. It is referred as the slime layer. Glycocalyx means it is the chemical which looks like a slime layer. What its importance? Helps in adherence with foreign body to host cell, facilitates Streptococcus mutans to adhere tightly with tooth enamel, and the acid excreted by this bacteria cause dental caries. So bacteria called as Streptococcus, which will be attacks the teeth, or we call it the enamel of the teeth, that will be excrete the acid, so that it cause the harmful effect to the dental. Flagella, thread-like appendages means intricately embedded in the cell envelope. Flagella, I told, which is the locomotor organ present on the capsule, which is the filaments made up of the protein flagellin. Proteins are present on the flagella, which is the hook act as a propeller, basal body, a set of rings. All these are present in the flagella. One pair in gram positive and two pairs in gram negative. Okay. Functions: primarily responsible for motility of bacterium by chemotaxis. Okay, with the help of chemicals, so the chemotaxis process will be occurs, so that motility will be takes place. Presence of the flagella may play a role in bacterial survival pathogenicity. In the process of pathogenicity means survival rate is too much low, so this when the attack of the bacteria takes place with the antibody, during that what will happen? Due to the presence of flagella, it will be move easily. That's why it will be helpful for the survival purpose. Highly antigenic possess H antigens which are different in different bacteria. Important in serological diagnosis. So serological means serum diagnosis, which bacteria present, where it is present, like that diagnosis we are going to be do. So due to the presence of flagella, it is easily identified which bacteria it is. Pili fimbriae functions adherence of symbiotic and pathogenic bacteria to the host cell. So these will be looks like a hair-like filament that extends from cell surface and exclusively present in gram-negative bacteria. Plasmid. So these questions will be asked for 2 marks. This is nothing but extra chromosomal double-stranded circular DNA molecule, like this extra chromosomal DNA, capable of replicating independently of the bacterial chromosome. It is transmissible, non-transmissible, means it occurs in the both positive and the negative bacteria. Importance, they carry genes. Okay, even I told it is the extra chromosomal body but contains the genes which helpful for the resistance to antibiotic, heavy metal, ultraviolet light. When UV rays will be entered, during that it will be resist itself due to the presence of the pili fimbriae. Synthesis of pili, enzymes and toxins, exotoxins, all these are present. So up to this regarding the structure of the bacteria. Okay, so next time we have to study the classification of the bacteria based on the shapes. Okay, thank you.